This is so scary.
Yeah, that means you're gonna read it then. You're gonna read that scary story.
Whoa! Did we start yet?
I clicked streaming. I don't know if it's recording or not. Your hair looks fine, you dingus. You don't have any hair to work with. I'm wearing a hat because it's an abomination right now. All right, we are live on the interweb.
Really, I don't see you.
I see me, so
I see
it's good enough for me.
You see me. Why don't you just jerk me off in the city?
Whoa! Wow, that came around fast.
Maybe I'm not following you.
Fuck. That's crud. Well, welcome to the podcast to anyone whoever listens to this bullshit at some point in time. It doesn't really have a name as of now, but I'm Sam and this is Cliff.
Okay, so it turns out I was following you. I want to make sure.
And we talk about random bullshit. And this is our kind of Halloween sort of podcast. But before I start with that, a whole bunch of crazy shit happened to me this week. You need to know about.
Do it. Tell me everything.
Okay. So last Friday, okay, I'm going to start from like chronologically. None of these things have to do with each other, but
Chronologically.
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 It's Kronkalonkin, dude.
Dude, that's great.
Kronkalonkagy. Like Kronk, you know, from like that Disney film.
Pull the lever, Kronk.
Anyway, okay, so last Friday I went to the fair, and I was there with my friend, and we were walking around, and these two women are like walking toward us side by side, and we were walking toward them side by side, and you know how there's that
thing.
thing.
When you say women, you mean like 40-year-olds?
No, like I don't know, about our age, but like
Okay.
not attractive.
Okay.
Fuck, it's crud. That's crud. Anyway, sorry. It smells like meatloaf, man.
Fucking shit, boy.
Wait, I gotta take some Tums right now, actually. So we're walking towards each other, and you know how there's that thing that happens like when you're walking towards someone, and they're walking towards you, and then like you try to go right and they try to go right, and then you try to go left and they try to go left. And so we just like,
of course.
none of us move. We just keep walking toward each other until we get like a foot away from them, and we both just stop. And then they go around us. One around the other, one us and one around the other one.
So you're just standing there and they just walk around you?
Yeah. It was so horrible.
How could you let that happen?
It was so embarrassing. I tried to just play it off like it was normal because I was talking to my friend Daniel. We were just talking, so I just kept talking even though he had stopped. But I totally like as soon as they had walked around us, Daniel just like fell to the ground laughing. It was so horrible. It was really horrible. And then, let's see. And then Saturday night, okay,
Yeah.
I'm in the dorm. I'm playing video games with Jason.
Of course,
I'm playing.
yeah.
I was playing Battlefield. I have stuff to talk about Battlefield too. And I'm just playing, and then my roommate Craig comes back, and it's like I don't know. I think it's like 2 a.m. at this
Ooh,
point.
so he was like,
Yeah, yeah. He comes back, a little bit wasted, and he is completely speaking Spanish.
no.
He's taken like 2 years of Spanish.
No.
He is speaking Spanish for like 15 minutes straight, just pure Spanish. Let me preface this with he's been watching Narcos recently on Netflix. It's so funny.
That's pretty impressive, dude.
It was hilarious. He's like Bennett, dude, and so he's just like he's like babbling on in Spanish, and then all of a sudden he's just like, Sam, I can't put my pants on. And he's like in his boxers. He's just like, ah. It was so funny. Oh my god, it was so funny.
Speaking of sort of being wasted, guess who's turning up right now?
Your roommate, Patrick?
No, the quad that's like 5 feet that way.
Your Jewish quad.
Yep.
That's funny.
Exactly right.
They love their alcohol, dude.
They do.
Do they normally get turned on a Monday?
I don't know. They're loud so late. Like last night, it was like 12:30, and we just hear like screaming from the hallway for like 15 minutes.
But that's like it's a Sunday night.
So yeah. So what happened was like one of my roommate Patrick, he literally got out of bed, just walked like he had to get out of the door. He like opened the door and walked to the bathroom, and he just stared down one of the guys the whole walk there. Like he could like see out of his peripheral vision that the other people were staring at him, but he just stared down one guy the whole way. Even as he's opening the bathroom door, he's still staring at the dude.
I feel like you get along with your mates really well because you're just like them.
Yeah, and then
because you would totally do that too.
By the time he comes back, it's like completely silent. And I'm like, dude, did you tell him to be quiet? And he's like, no, I just stared him down.
Was this Will, the really big one?
No, it was Patrick.
It was Patrick, okay. Because Will's ripped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's kind of shortish, so like.
Yeah, but
like,
if he like takes off his shirt, you know.
Yeah, when he's a sweatshirt on, like you can't really see how ripped he is. It's kind of funny.
He just looks fat.
Exactly.
And then, oh my god, okay. And then today, in econ, okay, sitting in econ,
Yeah.
it's a normal day, sipping on some tea, just, waiting for class to begin. And then this random girl comes in and like sits in class.
This what girl?
Random girl, just a random girl. Random student. She's just sitting down in class, and my TA, she's not a TA, she's the teacher, she's a graduate student. And
Yeah.
she's like, "Are you part of this class?" And she's just like, "No." And she's like, "Well, why are you here?" And she's just like, "So can I just stay here for a little while?" And she's like, okay. And bear in mind, my graduate student teacher, English is her third language, and she's a very nice person, so she can't like say no to anyone.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And then, like 5 minutes into the lecture, this girl interrupts her, and it's just like, "So is this differential equations? I see a parabola." And everyone's just like, "What the fuck?" This girl was high as a kite, man. She was so... I don't know what else it was. She was either just lost mentally or just like super high on a Monday at noon. It was bizarre. And she's just like, "So is this differential equation?" We're like, "No, this is economics 205. She's like, "So is this micro or macro?" And we're like, "Well, it's both." And she's just like, she's like, "Oh, okay." And then she just like points to the projector. She's like, "So what's that?" That's the graph. And she's like, "So what does it mean?" Like she's like, but she was just so clueless. And my graduate student like professor didn't know how to get rid of her until she finally just got up and left, because it was just like, it went on for like 25 minutes of her just like interrupting class and just being like, "So what's a parabola?"
God.
Like it was just bizarre.
I can't tell if that's funny or just like.
It was funny and really cringeworthy and horrible. It was just horrible.
Hey, but speaking of things.
Fuck! I just hung up on the call. Oh fuck me!
Hello, what's up? How you doing?
Sorry, I accidentally clicked the space bar and it hung up on the call.
Of course, typical.
You were about to say something.
No, I don't want to say it anymore.
No, you are.
No.
Do it.
Okay,
Dad.
so normally we talk about stuff that's happened in the last week, but really quickly I want to talk about something that's happening this week, so I'll be right back, okay? Give me like 10 seconds.
Okay, I'm waiting 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Slower!
2, 1.
I'm back.
Okay.
Yo, check this out.
Is that your Naruto costume?
Yeah, this is my Hokage cloak.
Oh my god. Wait, so he's from Naruto, right?
Yeah, this is the Hokage cloak.
Oh, is that the main Naruto guy's like cloak or?
Yeah, like this is how it looks with me
Oh
on it.
my god. So is it like a dress? How does it fit?
Give me a second.
Oh my god. This is good. This is a Halloween costume. I like it. Oh my god. Oh my
Never mind, I
god.
can't be right now because
You're a total weeb. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. All right. Well, that was an experience.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go put it back real quick so my roommates don't see me with it on because they'll think I'm weird.
Because you are. Oh. Oh boy. I just spilled water all over myself. Oh, I'm like Aquaman. Oh Jesus. Just spill water everywhere. I'm a mess.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a close one, Will.
They would have thought I was so weird a second ago, but I put it away. He literally just walked in. Yeah, I was trying on my Halloween.
Have Will try it on.
He's on to me.
Have Will try it on.
He says that you should try it on.
No.
He says
he's having none of it. He's having none of it. Yeah. What else I was gonna say? I don't know. That's the big crazy shit as we got on this week.
Yeah,
Today, or no, it was yesterday. Drake released 4 new songs. It's fucking incredible. Gets me hard every time. I was very excited when I found out that today. And I've just been playing a shitload of Battlefield 1 and Guild Wars 2.
We got a noise complaint. Not really though. The people the quad asked if we were screaming earlier when we were playing FIFA. I know, dude. Yeah. Oh yes, Sam. Do you know how I told you like that they were turning up right now?
Yeah.
No, I don't think they get caught, but like, I was walking by. I literally just walked by, and like they just happened to open the door, and there's literally just a table there with 5 handles on it, just sitting there, and there's like, oh, damn. And I think they had. Yeah, I told you that. I think that 2 of them were having sex earlier.
Wow.
Well, I think everyone else had left.
Were the
for a
door
little
open?
bit, 'cause no, their window's open and our window's open, and it's right next to each other.
That's awkward.
So I'm just assuming.
No, you know what I bet you it was? I bet you it was just porn. I bet you it was just porn. Like loud porn.
Maybe we should. But he didn't respond to the last thing. Yeah, you should ask him though. We don't know where one of our roommates is right now. The other one.
Patrick?
I feel weird checking up on him that way.
You're like his mom!
I feel like you should at least, let us know if he's not.
Because he was just walking to the diner last time I saw him, and then he just like hasn't come back.
I don't know.
Sam, what's that thing you said you found? You said you found something.
For a scary story?
Yeah.
Well, I want to ask you what you've been playing this week first.
Oh, it's really just FIFA.
Just FIFA 17?
I'm trying to think.
What the fuck is the background?
It's Nicolas Cage, man.
It's Nicolas Cage.
Why is there so much Nicolas Cage?
Because
it's because it's AIDS.
He's questioning it, Sam.
It's AIDS. It's AIDS. Ugh.
Who knows? We
just tell him it's AIDS.
He says it's AIDS.
Nicolas Cage is AIDS?
That's
No. Nick Cage is an AIDS, but like, it's just cancer everywhere.
Oh, he changed it. It's not cancer.
Well, I mean, like, Nick Cage is probably one of the best actors who ever lived.
Yeah, I know.
Comes out with a new movie every
You
week.
just called him one of the best actors ever. Don't worry.
I just don't want Will to beat me up.
He says he doesn't want you to beat him up. Will says he's gonna beat you up.
Oh, fuck.
I was paraphrasing. I took out a word.
Oh.
Fuck you.
That's like when people take quotes and you got the word not.
Yes.
So I've been playing Guild Wars 2 with JJ and Luke because they picked it up because it's free to play. So I'm playing that with them in the grind, you know. And I've been playing Battlefield 1. Dude, Battlefield 1's so fucking good.
How many hours do you have in it?
Oh, like, I don't know, like 10 only? But I had more in the beta.
Yeah.
This guy freezing that.
What?
And the other guy, my hat didn't show up.
No, it's because there's a delay.
It's delay.
That's why I keep this up right here so I can put it on real time.
Dude, I like your roommate. Oh, but yeah, Battlefield 1 is so good. It's so good.
He's a
atmosphere is
game. He's a
incredible.
flag football game at 11 tonight,
Oh, yeah?
and it's cold here right now.
It's cold here, too. Not that cold, though. How cold is it
Did
there?
Checking. It's like 57 right now, but it's gonna go down to like 40
Where
tonight.
does she go to school?
Just say it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Your mic's still off.
You're like holding it like, oh.
No, man. Red means go.
Yeah, we're go, baby.
Oh, wait, oh, did I tell you about my? I showed you my sticker design last time, right?
Yeah, you did.
I did the bunch. I ordered the 100.
Yeah. I mean, that's the better deal.
Yeah, and so then they're showing up November 3rd, it estimated.
Do you care to explain on stream what it is?
Oh, not really.
Did you tell your
Okay.
friend
I'll do it. I'll do it when they get here. That way I can sell them.
Oh,
to
true.
people.
Yeah, then you can actually advertise them on stream.
I think I did actually. That was because that was a while ago. Oh yeah. I did punch a wall though, over this weekend, Sam.
Really? Through
I don't know
it?
if you'll be able to see it. It's not really bruised that much anymore.
Did your hand go through the wall?
No, because it was a hard wall. I don't know why.
Why did you punch a wall?
I don't know. I thought it'd be a good idea.
He
I
was
guess.
wasted. All right. Well. Oh God, it's just so random tonight, isn't it? Just okay. Let's bring it back. Let's organize this a little bit. All right. So, we've talked about some random shit that's happened this last week, and we've talked about
Fuck chemistry.
some video games,
Yeah.
and now we're going to talk about some scary fucking stories. Okay.
Fucking
Because it's
Halloween.
our Halloween podcast. Because we're not going to probably do one on Monday next week. Because it's
Do
Halloween.
you have something open right now or no?
I have a longer story, but I think we should begin with what you've got.
Well, there's multiple things, but I'll just do the first one. Okay. So it's like legends and truths behind the legends. And so the first one is the dead body under your mattress.
Okay, I'm terrified.
And the legend is a couple checks into hotel and have to put up with a foul odor in their room all night. They call the staff to complain, and somebody figures out the stench is coming from under the bed. Now, there's no way that scenario is going to have a good ending. You're almost hoping at this point that it'll turn out the last guest just got drunk and pooped behind the headboard. But no, the staff takes off the mattress and discovers the couple has been sleeping on the rotting body of a dead girl who has been stuffed in the box spring.
Oh fuck, dude! I've heard
Okay,
something like that.
do you want to know the
before.
truth?
Yeah.
This actually happened.
Yeah, I've heard that one before. It's
in
like a
in
legit
Las
story.
Vegas. Oh my God, this happened in Las Vegas, Kansas City, and Atlantic City, and several times. And guess where?
Wait, let me get Florida. Somewhere in Florida.
Yep, Florida. That's it. Oh yeah, because you're from Jersey. And then it makes sense if you think about it. The closet and under the bed are the two most popular places to hide just about anything. So why not hide a corpse?
Fuck, dude. That's grody. That's really, really awful. What do you got for me next? Hit me.
Oh my God, the last part is there's a pretty good chance that at least one time a guy has killed a prostitute, tried to stuff her under the bed, only to find there was already a body there.
Fuck! That's more terrifying. Like you
Yeah.
just like the guy just killed someone. It's just like, oh.
Gotta hide the body. and then there's already a body.
Yeah, dude, he didn't scope it out first. He should have scoped it out. All right, hit me.
Okay, that one, the second one didn't seem good. Curiously realistic decoration. Oh, okay. Was thought to be your typically charming Halloween decoration depicting a lynched woman hanging from a tree. Turns out it was a genuine suicide.
Wait, so you thought it was a direct decoration?
It's like sort of like stories on the internet. No. So somebody like was walking down the street and goes like, "Wow, look at that Halloween decoration."
Just like on some random tree.
Yeah.
It was just a dead person. Fuck, dude. That's awful.
Yeah, apparently it happened in Delaware.
They probably shouldn't have committed suicide on Halloween.
Yeah, apparently no. Apparently it lasted a few days. Just
Ugh.
hanging there.
Oh, that's horrible. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Gotta excite these some more. Gotta make them more excitable.
Okay, Halloween stunt. What about this? This one's a Halloween stunt goes wrong in the least surprising way possible.
Okay.
Okay, the legend. A teenager manages to provide the Halloween show he's in with the ultimate finale while pretending that... Oh, fuck.
Wait, what'd you just say?
While pretending to hang himself in front of the audience, he actually does hang himself.
Wait, so... Wait. Wait, hold the phone.
Yes, we're telling these stories.
Wait, hold the phone. Wait, so... What kind of event was this for?
It was like a Halloween show.
Okay, and so he decides to make it the most realistic by killing himself.
But he tried to...
But he just messes it up.
Yeah.
Dude, that sucks. People are cheering and like, oh, it's so great, and he's just like, oh. I think that's one of the most horrible ways to die.
Yeah. Well, actually, this next one's pretty bad too. Like
Fuck.
as a ways to die. The legend is somebody. Well, it's like the thing is when they say legend and truth, it's basically the same thing because they're all saying it happened. So this one says some poor schmuck is committed to his or her eternal resting place, even though they aren't quite ready to take that final dirt nap. Scratch marks are later found on the coffin lid, along with desperate signs of escape.
Oh,
So basically, like you're buried alive.
that's horrible. That is really hard because you just like.
Oh God.
Oh, that's horrible.
Oh shit. So this guy in the late 19th century compiled all the instances of premature burials from the medical sources that he could find,
Yeah.
and there was 219 of them.
Yeah, it's actually pretty common. I mean, a lot of times they do actually catch it too. What they've started doing actually is for like a week after they bury someone, sometimes they'll have like a bell that like goes all the way down to the coffin, so that they can ring the bell if they're actually alive. And the bell will ring above the coffin, like above ground. But it's like, why do you then? If you're gonna have that happen, why not just wait to bury them? I don't know. It doesn't make
Actually,
any sense.
can I tell you their only method of determining if a person had died? This is like old-fashioned doctors.
Yeah.
They would lean over their face and scream "Wake up" over and over again. If they didn't react, they were buried.
What the fuck? They didn't like listen for their heartbeat or like their. If they went that close to them, they could feel their
Dude,
breathing.
I don't know, man. Okay. Oh yeah, whoa! The next thing is talks about the bell.
Yeah, dude, I'm hip. I watched a documentary on coffins.
You watched the documentary?
Yeah, dude. Years ago.
Yeah, that was the last one I had.
Okay, well, I'm on No Sleep on Reddit, and there's a bunch of freaky stuff on this. Excuse me, that was just as terrifying.
I got nothing.
This one's pretty short, but there's a bunch of pretty long ones too that are supposed to be pretty spooky. So let's take this slow. Let's see how it goes. Okay, it's titled "I Work in a Hospital." It was submitted 13 hours ago and has quite a few upvotes. So we're gonna go for it. My name is Greg, and I work for a hospital in eastern Tennessee. It's pretty simple most of the time. I supply them with what they need, and I have a very skilled hand in surgical procedures. The gain is nice and all, but I love my work a lot, so I don't mind doing it. I wouldn't mind doing it for free. So it sounds like he's a physician's assistant. I spend a lot of time keeping watch on patients in their rooms, and lots of mysterious deaths have been occurring, even for patients who didn't really have a reason to die. Naturally, this caused a massive stir, and it's hard to keep these things under wraps until the staff knows what's going on. So as a result of all this, I trusted myself with the simple task of checking on the patients in their rooms before, during, and after sleep. I gotta say, it's pretty easy night shift for a hospital worker, considering how simple it is to poke through a door and slowly draw back a curtain. Plus, I've always been a rather stealthy type, so I have never woken any patient up. So, first of all, he's like Solid Snake and can perform surgery, so he's already a pretty dope person. Pretty spooky, though. Alright, so it continues. The deaths have been going on for months now, and no results have come to yet. Some are saying that there is a virus going around. Some are saying that the saline is toxic, and some are even calling it a ghost. This is really scaring the kids and elderly folk who I work so hard to keep calm while I perform my work. So for the past few nights, my job has been more and more challenging. The staff have been doing very frequent checkups. He capitalized very frequent checkups on patients, and sometimes even while I'm in the room. They totally disregard what I'm doing when I'm doing my job. They totally disregard that I am doing my job and start talking up a storm to the fuckers before I can even get my work done, which makes things so much more difficult than you know. Okay, so that was just him ranting. Didn't actually have anything to do with anything, it appears. The worst ones are the mid-range teen to adult patients. Not only do they talk a lot and watch fucking hours of TV, but they're the lightest sleepers, and if anyone wakes them up, it could spell bad news for my clean record. Patient comfort is like #1 priority here after all. And since the people I visit are never awake, it makes sense that I'm the guy for the job. I love my work, really though, and I'm quite good at it too. No one even knows it's me slipping through the windows. Can you believe it? And I am by far the best surgeon around. I already know where this is going. My abilities are so advanced that they can never even notice the cause of death. But I'll stop bragging. The morgue at least must be happy with the supply of corpses I bring in. Someone say pay raise.
Oh,
but I digress. It's really simple. For someone trained as well as me, my parents always wanted their son to grow up to be a doctor. And while it's not what they expected, I still work in a hospital, and I still make lots of money off it. So I say it counts. But anyway, it's late, and soon I have to get back to work. So I'll be back off Reddit for now. You guys have a good night. And if you know what's good for you, stay healthy when visiting Tennessee. Whoa, damn. Dude, what the fuck? It's just like one paragraph later just takes a twist.
I feel like I totally saw that coming though.
I saw it coming, but I thought it would be a ghost. It sounds like he was just like a murderer.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like an alternate personality or something.
Yeah. Some guy in the comments is like, so you're the janitor? Sort of a psycho Hong Kong Sui? That's pretty spooky, man. It's pretty spooky. Oh my god, this one's got quite a few. Just posted a day ago, but it's long as fuck.
Not worth it. Not worth it.
Yeah, not worth it. We go for the short shit. We go for the short shit on this podcast. We're impatient fuckers. Oh, this one how long is this one? Oh, this one's nice and short. It relates, I think, to what we were talking about with the coffins. Alright, so we're going to read this one. I have no idea if it's good or not. Oh, it's 90% uploaded, so it's got to be decent. Alright, it's called Bury Him, in quotes. Cold. Headache. All I could feel was pain in the side of my head. My vision was dark, ears ringing. My mouth felt dry. I reached out my arms to only find them trapped. Coarse, rough wood.
I think
he has a boner.
I think this is just So far, I'm just convinced this is a story of BDSM, whatever it's called.
What's that?
You know, like when they tie each other up and like beat each other up for like sex.
Uh, I just thought he had a hard one. That's all I thought. I did think.
Oh. So we're on the
dude,
same
that's
page.
kinky. Okay, continuing. Fuck me, dude.
No, I will not.
My ears had stopped ringing. My vision still remained dark. I tried to sit up and smash my head into more wood. I was lying down. I needed to get my thoughts straight. Focus. He's been being a shithead like he always is. I put my hand onto the left side of my head. Blood. Lots of blood. Sticky. Slightly dried and clotted in my hair. Michael, you didn't have to do that. Why would you? He's not breathing, Jane. Oh, wait. This is a woman. Okay. Michael, you didn't have to do that. Why would you? He's not breathing, Jane. I think I reached out again, feeling the walls of the wooden prison. A wooden rectangle, barely large enough to fit me.
No.
It felt cold here, lifeless. We need to... wait. I have to figure out if this is a guy or a girl.
They should have labeled it better.
I know, it's not... Oh, okay, it's the guy. We need to do something about the body. We need an excuse, like he wasn't here, say he left for a holiday. Michael, he's dead. How? Why? I shouted for help. My mouth was dry, lips were cracked, and my voice hoarse. The first shout was barely a whisper. We have boxes, the ones we used for moving. We can put him in one of those, take him out the field nearby, and bury him. Michael, I can't. Oh, God, why? I was screaming for help.
Dude, these voices are on point, just saying.
Yeah, thanks, my dude. I was screaming for help. At the top of my lungs. I knew what happened. I was crying. Hot tears streamed down my face. I slammed my hands up into the coffin, causing a torrent of dirt to fall on my face. I coughed, spluttered, cleared my throat. And then I felt something. Something wrong. Follow it, it whispered to me. My ears pricked. Someone else was in here with me. Hello, I replied.
Oh, fuck.
Cautiously, waiting for a response. The air around me grew cold, clammy, thick. Someone, no, something else was in here. Follow. I heard a skittering noise. To my left, I reached out to where the wall had been, and instead, I felt a gap, a hole inside the coffin. I wormed my way around, feeling out the hole in front of me. The entrance felt damp, with fungus and mosses reaching out from inside, climbing into my coffin. The other voice, what other choice did I have? Follow. I entered the tunnel. There was barely enough room, each movement smearing water-logged soil onto my clothes. I crawled forward for an eternity. The freezing cold puddles of water on the floor had numbed my hands and feet, yet I kept moving forward. I could feel the thing in front of me, hear its scuffling, noises as it followed through the tunnel. The air was getting heavier. Every meter I went forward. The darkness got worse, darker, more suffocating than before. It was oppressive. Everything about the tunnel felt unnatural, unreal, as if it shouldn't exist. But I didn't think to question it. And then I saw a light. A warm yellow light, inviting me right at the end of the tunnel. Don't go to the end of the tunnel!
Is that what it
No,
says?
it doesn't say that. I'm just like saying that, dude.
I was like,
I sped up my crawling speed, crawling faster and faster. I could make out the vague shape of the creature in front of me. It looked human, like a small child, but its skin was paler than it should be, its limbs broken and bent. Go, it whispered back to me. I shivered, its words sending a chill down my spine. I climbed out of the tunnel, pulling myself out desperately, crawling at the grass around me. It was night, raining heavily. I collapsed on the ground next to the hole. There was no sign of the creature anywhere. It took me what felt like hours to regain my strength. I stood up slowly and carefully, my body shaking in the cold rain. I looked around. I was right next to my home, right next to the front door. I limped forward, feeling shaky on my feet. This felt so familiar, yet eerily strange, as if I was dreaming. I picked up a piece of firewood from beside the front door. My front door. It was good to be home. I saw a silhouette through the glass of the door. It opened the door. "Hello, Father," I spoke. With anger and hatred coursing through my body. Jonathan? His eyes widened. I swung the firewood, hitting him firmly in the side of the head. His body, cold and lifeless, slumped on the floor. My mother was behind him and started screaming. I stood there for what felt like an eternity, watching my father's blood slowly drain outwards from the gash in the side of his head. My mother was crying, her eyes out in front of me. I composed myself, then spoke. We have boxes, the ones we use for moving. We can put them in one of those. Take him out to the field nearby. Bury him. Dude, it's a paradox! What the fuck? That was pretty good. Dude, that's freaky. I liked that one. I really liked that one. That was a good one.
So he killed himself?
Yeah. So
Holy shit.
He was the guy.
He was the guy that hit him. Oh my god.
Well, okay, so part of it doesn't make sense, okay?
Because the fact that he said father?
No, because he starts out inside of the coffin, right? But then when he kills his father is not in a coffin.
No, we don't know that he's. I guess we don't know it's not a coffin. He just says.
Well, let's see.
No, I don't understand. We don't know that it's a coffin at the beginning.
Oh, do we not? I guess we don't. They never really say. It's kind of implied. He says, I reached out my arms to only find them trapped, coarse, rough wood. I mean, it sounds like he's in a coffin.
Well, we don't know what kind of box they have in the back.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, it could be balsa.
Also,
That was well written. I'll give that person.
Yeah, it was well written. It was. It really kept you interested.
Yeah.
Some guy just commented, "Karma's a bitch." It's so mental.
I don't get it. If it's a paradox, how come he said father and then?
Yeah,
Jonathan?
I don't know. Maybe he is his own dad.
Well, what was it? Wait, didn't he say Jonathan? Did he say the dad's name was?
No,
dad's name
Jonathan's
was
the son's name, and father is the father.
What was the guy's name at the beginning of the story?
It doesn't say.
I thought it did. Wasn't it like
It says
Michael? Or
Michael.
something?
Oh, it says Michael. Oh, so it's not a paradox.
Oh, did you? I thought you were saying it actually said it was a paradox.
No. It doesn't actually say that. I just
You're
said
just-
that.
yeah.
I was guessing that. But it must not be. Because Michael's the father and Michael's the dad. He's the father. Michael's the father and Jonathan's the son, and then there's the mom. And he somehow... So Jonathan's buried and somehow escapes by some supernatural way and then kills his dad the same exact way Michael had hit Jonathan. That's freaky.
Yeah.
I don't think I can one-up that. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Maybe we can
it's kind of confusing, but like I guess that's part of the point.
Yeah, I liked how that was more of a story rather than... I don't know, I like the point of view it was written. It's easier for me to read those types of stories than it is to...
Like versus like third person.
Yeah.
Not third person.
Or you know what you mean, though.
Yeah, it's called like the thing with the omniscient thing.
Yeah. Oh, this guy wrote like chapters of something. That's interesting. I don't have time to read that. I'm trying to find like maybe a short one. This isn't too long.
I'm like sort of trying to find stuff, but I was so engrossed with your story.
I know.
that
I mean, it was good. It was good.
Yeah.
That's why it was spooky. It was good.
Ooh, the haunted cafeteria.
How long is it?
It's pretty short.
Okay, go for it.
I don't even know. I haven't even like skimmed it yet, so I have no idea what this could be. Just absolute shit.
Okay.
When we were in the 6th grade, we had a big and roomy cafeteria at school. We thought it was cool. What we didn't know was that it was haunted.
Cringe.
Well, we didn't actually see anything, but let me explain. One day in December, we were ordering some food from the lunch ladies when suddenly, something crashed to the floor behind us. We turned around and there was glass everywhere. We asked the lunch ladies to clean up the mess, but they replied, "What mess?" We pointed at the glass and asked, "Don't you see the glass?" "Stop fooling around and tell me what you want," shouted a lunch lady. We started to get freaked out. We didn't order anything and left the lunch line. Everyone was walking right past the glass. I think they used the wrong past, so this is clearly written by a child.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of these shitty
Yeah.
stories are shitty. They're meant to be shitty.
We kept asking them if they saw the mess, but all they said was, "What are you talking about?" and "What mess?" We started to remember every scary story we read and began to think that something strange was happening. We thought that the spirits were trying to warn us about something. Good point. We were standing underneath a glass light bulb when suddenly one of us felt a raspy breathing across her neck. She screamed and ran to the other side of the room, dragging the other one with her.
Wait, hold up. Is it actually called... Did it actually say spell scrammed?
No, I said that by
Oh,
accident.
okay.
When we got there, the light bulb fell right where we were standing just moments ago. The bulb shattered into pieces, and the lunch lady looked at the mess. Guess what? She blamed us. We couldn't believe it, but from then on, we never forgot that thing that saved our skins. Who do you think had to clean up the mess? We did.
That's bizarre.
That was weird. That was weird, though.
Oh, you know what? You know, I just found out. You know the thing that we just read, the really good story we just read? The author was called Jonathan Was My Name. Isn't that freaky?
Yeah, well...
Jonathan was the son. Jonathan was the son.
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude. There's a lot of good scary stuff.
I thought Jonathan was... Who was the dad?
Michael was the dad. Michael was the dad.
So we do know Michael was the dad.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
This is so interesting. There's so many like things there, and they're all so long. Like people put so much time into this. Okay, this is like, oh, this is good. It's nice and short. It's camping. It's a camping trip. It must not be that bad. It's got it's only 65% upvoted, but it's only got upvotes from 6 people. So we'll see. Let's go for it. Let's just dive in. All right, it's not too long.
Do it.
All right, let's do it. The Camping Trip by Regine Alcala. Reagan Alcala. I called her Regine. It's Reagan. Reagan Alcala. Fuck. All right. Camping was something that my family and friends and I did for years. Something about it made it feel like home. Roasting marshmallows, singing by the campfire, hiking, fishing, and most importantly, ghost stories. But at the end of our trip, we would pack up, go home, and relive our trip with funny stories. Okay? I'm Melissa. I'm 16 years old, and I loved camping as a kid. She said, I loved camping as a kid. Take note of this past tense. I feel like there might be something up with it.
Yeah.
But being a teenager that doesn't want to lose cellular service, camping isn't my thing anymore. We camp out for a week during the summer break every year. But rather than complaining, I prefer to enjoy the time with my family. No one likes a stuck-up teenager that's ungrateful.
Yeah.
No one likes a stuck-up teenager that's ungrateful.
No, drinking water. Fuck.
The adults chose where we were camping this year. We usually stick to one campsite, but they wanted to switch it up. But us teenagers, Matt, Jana, Sean, and I, didn't want to go because we heard many people went missing in these woods. Unfortunately, our parents thought it was a joke, so we ended up going there anyway. We arrive at the camping site and unpack our stuff. It only takes about an hour to get situated because we were practically professionals at this point. Teenager professionals. I like it. Definitely legit.
You can say that 5 times fast, too.
What? Practically professional?
Practically
professional. Practically professional. Practically professional. Practically professional.
It's actually not that hard.
It's not. It's really not.
It's not hard at all. Wow.
No. Fuck you. My dad sets up the grill, and he tells us he's making salmon fillets and fish and fresh lemonade. Fish lemonade. Fish lemonade. Fresh lemonade.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. I love fish lemonade.
My third favorite kind of lemonade.
I go to my friend's tent and ask them, hey guys, Want to check out the area just in case there's any funny business going on in the woods? Yeah, this place is giving me the creeps, Sean replies. All four of us start following the stream for a quarter mile. I decide that it was pretty empty. Jesus, can't read, I'm tired as fuck. Pretty empty, no bears, no mountain lions around. I turn around to my friends. Man, this is written really bad. It's like the sentences don't make sense. Really, I hate you. Poorly. Poorly. Okay, grammar Nazi. Poorly. Want to head back? I asked him. Just then, Matt points to something in the distance. I turn back around and squint. There's clearly... Oh, there's a clearing. I'm sorry. This is just me. There's clearly a clearing in the woods, and within it, a cabin. My friends start running towards it, giggling. No way we're going in that thing. Let's go back, guys, I say. Matt looks at me teasingly. Oh, come on, Melissa. You know you want to come. He smiles. Obviously, he doesn't have the most manly voice. I bite my lip and cross my arms. Fine, I mutter, but only 5 minutes. We start walking back to the cabin in the clearing until we hear something. We all stop in our tracks and glance at one another. The door to the cabin bursts open, and we run behind 2 sequoia trees. Very specific. Jenna and Sean are behind one tree. Matt, I know. Out of everything in this story, there are 2 sequoia trees. Jana and Sean are behind one tree. Matt and I are behind the other. I see Jana crying. And crying? She's crying, man. She's just crying her eyes out. And Sean cupping her mouth. What did she see? Matt and I looked at each other confused. Sean shakes his head at us as we peer behind the bush. I look to the cabin and see a woman. A very ugly creature with a dark mist surrounding her.
Very ugly. Wait, first it says it's a woman, then he says it's a very ugly creature.
Well, it's a very ugly creature with a dark mist surrounding her. My eyes widen as she snaps her head towards us and lets out a crackling screech and starts speeding toward us. We get out and run for our lives. I turn back to see Sean screaming as the thing gains on him. He tries to go faster, but the creature grabs him by the neck and snaps it, just like that. He's gone.
Shit.
Sean! I hear Jana scream. She drops to her knees. The witch creature does the same to her. Tears roll down my face, but Matt and I keep running till we reach the camp. We lost her, Matt Pant says. But Sean and Jana, he begins to cry, and so do I. We are all the best of friends, and we lost them in an instant. We sit there in tears for about 10 minutes. It was getting dark. So they just cried for 10 minutes, just cried out. So it's all good. Just then, something irks me, and I stop crying. Where is everyone? I ask, scared. Matt looks around, and no one is at camp. We check all of the tents. We scan around us, scream for their names. No one is in sight. But just at that moment, I look up at the trees. I fall to my knees, and my jaw drops. Chills are sent down my spine. An icy cold tear runs down my cheek. Matt crouches next to me in panic. What? What is it, Melissa? Just then, he too looks up at the sky. He falls back on his hands and screams at what terror he sees. There in the twilight, on all the trees, is everyone we came camping with, hanging by their necks. Fuck, dude.
Oh, is that how it ends?
That's how it ends. That's bizarre.
Or is that the ending?
That's it, yeah.
Oh fuck, that was. Whew, that started out a little iffy.
It started out pretty bad, but when it hit the 2 sequoia trees, that's when you know it was good.
yeah, that's how you. I bet someone else started writing it.
Yeah, I bet you. Point. It started getting written a little better too.
Can you finish this for me? All right. Okay, let's
all right, Jana, I got it, Jana.
You need some sequoia trees.
I'll just throw in the sequoias. It'll be great. Everyone will love it. Oh, that's pretty good. Hey man, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're gonna be that Naruto guy for Halloween. I'm not gonna be anything. I'm just gonna be a giant douche.
So you're going as
the giant douche, yeah, from South Park. Oh my goodness. Well, I think that concludes our scary story portion, our Halloween portion of the podcast. I didn't really get to talk too much about Battlefield 1. I hate to go back onto it now, but like I just
No, it's too late. We're done with it. You can't ever talk about it again.
okay. Ew. I have you played it? Have you played it?
No.
It is phenomenal. It is the best Battlefield game I've ever played. It is so good. It's just so good. Like there was this one point. Okay, so in the game there's dynamic weather and it's random in every map and it's just random like when it happens. And we were pushed all the way back. There's this new game mode called Operations where it's like attrition. It's like waves of like you're fighting against each sector and like fighting for control points. And we got pushed back to the whole very last sector and it was like the last control point. And we were all lined up on this cobblestone fence. I was on the defending team. We were the Brits, I believe. And we were all lined up on this cobblestone fence defending this, like, windmill. And it was this huge fog rolled in. You couldn't see jack shit. And all of a sudden you would see, like, all the German soldiers, like, in the fog, like, running up the hill. And we would just mow them all down. And it was just, like, it was incredible. It was such an incredible experience.
Wait,
I was
so,
like, I like...
Is this a campaign or something?
No, this is a multiplayer match. It
Yeah, how big are the games, by the way?
It's 64.
Shit.
Yeah, dude. It was so cool. It was so cool. We were all lined up the cobblestone fences, like explosions are going off everywhere. There's planes bombing us and there's tanks rolling in. And we're just like, it was just one of the coolest moments in a video game I've played. It was really awesome. I just had to just jizz all over that for a moment because I didn't get to say that earlier. But yeah. I think that pretty much wraps up our Halloween podcast. And we'll probably be back next week, sometime during the week, but not on Monday. Fuck yeah. You've been watching Cliff and I. We don't really have a podcast name. And you can watch all past podcasts, including this one, on my YouTube channel. Craw.
Link not here or here because this will be part of the video, so
right.
It's not actually
Yeah, and I don't do annotations because I'm a loser. The link to the YouTube is on the Twitch channel page, and all the backlog stuff's on there because Twitch deletes it after a while.
Yep.
So yeah, that's it. Goodbye.
Bye.